We intrepid travelers went in search of answers, answers to burning IT questions. To find them, we journeyed to a state called Texas, to a town called Austin, to a place called Dell World. Dell World, an IT conference hosted and created by Dell, and this was to be the very first one. Brand new, we didn't know what we'd find when we got there, but we took a deep breath, walked through the door, and found music. IT directors, CIOs, big brains from Dell and Dell partner companies, all laughing and toe-tapping at Austin's famous music hall, Austin City Limits. Of course, it wasn't just the music and the drinks that brought them there that night. We asked them, why are you here? Why have you come to Dell World?
It's important to be here because Dell is an industry leader and we want to learn what we can from their experiences.
Well, we love interacting with the Dell folks, and this event gives us a great opportunity to interact with Dell customers, the Dell representatives that sell to those customers, and other Dell people that come to these events.
Dell World is a place where all of our customers come together and they've got common interests. And we're able to tap into that through networking, meeting new people, listening to customers. We're able to extract so much information in a short amount of time. This is a can't miss.
Of course, we also had to pose that question to the man himself, Michael Dell.
We're hosting this because the range of things that Dell does today is broader than ever before. And it's a great opportunity for us with thousands of customers here to explain all those capabilities, to learn about their requirements, to share best practices and ideas, and make sure we're pointing our business in the right direction to support all these great customers.
The message came through loud and clear. Dell is not just about slick, personalized laptops anymore. But unlike some companies we might mention, Dell still will sell you a slick, personalized laptop.
We are committed to being an end-to-end solutions provider, and we still believe the client is an important part of the end-to-end solution. And certainly if you look at the PC, right, there are 1.5 billion PCs. Our customers expect us to continue to support those.
You would hope so.
And there will be 2 billion PCs in a few years. So yeah, there's a multi-device world, there are all kinds of new devices. That client device is still an important part of the total solution.
But is there such a thing as a total solution? Attendees didn't just bring their luggage to Austin. They also brought their problems and their questions about how to adapt to change.
It's been a lot more about the changes in IT and the cultural changes and the people changes, and I think that's really an important part. It's been a lot, not as much about technology as it has been about the changes and how it affects people.
We're a large Dell customer. Like everyone else, we're struggling with challenges of desktop virtualization and storage virtualization and management of the kit we've got.
So my big concerns relative to technology are really understanding where the technology is going because it moves so fast. And understanding where that technology is going helps us to better plan and be positioned for changes that are occurring in the market.
While at Dell World, attendees sought answers from solutions providers and industry thought leaders about the challenges they're facing today and the solutions they hope to see tomorrow. Solutions to help them deal with change and to help them keep up with greater demands for storage, mobility, social networking, and security.
Since the days of the Pony Express, we have had adversaries who have wanted to come after our command and control infrastructure. We went from the Pony Express to the telegraph, and now we were moving into the cyber age. That is one of the reasons in the administration we put in place a 4-star general who's focused on cyber command.
Dell represents what I think is the state of the world going forward. It's not about big rip and replace on backbone ERP systems. It'll be identifying how to solve a given new business workload situation.
Today, you just have to look at Facebook. Here is a company that is about to deliver an application to 1 billion users around the world, and who's delivering 100 billion transactions a day. That's a lot of transactions.
Minds now full to bursting, we Dell Worldians spilled out onto the streets of Austin to fill our bellies. We feasted on food truck fare, sandwiches, mouth-watering barbecued pork, and the fan favorite.
I like the cupcake guy.
I'm a huge fan of carrot cake and cream cheese icing.
Yeah, I haven't hit the cupcake truck yet, so I'm still waiting to do that one. But the bar's working great, so who cares about the food, right?
The next morning, the event continued going full bore with keynote speeches, interactive breakout sessions. One could hear a breeze of contented sighs as people found solutions to their problems. It was a whirlwind of music, thinking, talking, listening, talking, and then thinking some more. And we grew weary. All the coffee the press room had to offer wasn't quite enough to keep our weariness at bay. But then, quite suddenly, Dell World started to close. And despite our sore eyes, we didn't feel quite ready to leave. And perhaps we weren't the only ones.
Dell World's been fantastic. So actually, I've never attended VMworld or some of the other major industry events that bring customers together with technology vendors and lead partners. So this is my first experience in this type of environment, and it's been fantastic.
I think for the first event, it's really good. I've done a lot of these things. They had great keynote speakers this morning. I think the technical breakout sessions were great, and obviously the food is just super.
The food's great, the music's great, and the networking's wonderful.
It was time now to say goodbye. So goodbye, Austin. So long, food truck vendors and street musicians. 'Twas a pleasure, IT thought leaders. And thanks for the memories, Dell World. Until next year.